In the grand theater of life, there are moments when the spotlight shines brightly on some, illuminating their path with adulation and applause. Yet there are times when the stage is shrouded in darkness, when the cheers of the crowd fade into a distant murmur, leaving you enveloped in an eerie silence. It's in these shadowy moments that the true essence of perseverance is tested, where the echoes of self-doubt reverberate, whispering insidious questions that can shake the very foundations of your resolve. Have you ever found yourself standing on the precipice of a dream, the wind of uncertainty whipping at your face, threatening to blow you off course? Have you ever felt the icy fingers of fear creeping up your spine, paralyzing your actions and stealing your voice? You may have known in your heart that your journey is worthwhile, that the goals you set are attainable, yet the naysayers, both near and far, have woven a tapestry of doubt obscuring the path ahead. They have painted pictures of failure, their words like venomous darts aimed at the core of your being. When no one believes in you, the weight of the world seems to press down, crushing your spirit and suffocating your aspirations. The dreams you hold so dearly become burdens, their presence a constant ache in the chambers of your heart. It is in these dark hours that the battle within rages, where the demons of despair dance with abandon, mocking your efforts and tempting you to surrender. The voices of the skeptics, once muffled, now blare, drowning out the melody of your passion and replacing it with discordant notes of ridicule and scorn. But listen closely. Amidst this cacophony, there is a voice that matters most, your inner voice. The silent echo of your soul that has been entrusted with the responsibility of guiding you through life's labyrinth is a voice that whispers tales of resilience, urging you to defy the odds, to rise above the ashes of disappointment, and to emerge stronger than ever before. Within you lies a reservoir of strength, an indomitable spirit that has been honed by the fires of adversity. It is a strength that knows no bounds, a tenacity that refuses to be extinguished. So, my friend, when the shadows gather and the voices of doubt threaten to engulf you, I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and listen intently to the rhythm of your own heart. For it is there, amidst the turmoil, that you will discover the unwavering support of your soul. It will remind you of the battles you have fought and won, of the challenges you have overcome, and the dreams you dare to hold. It will whisper stories of individuals who have walked similar paths, who have faced daunting odds and emerged victorious. Remember, the tapestry of life is woven with threads of both darkness and light. It is in the darkest moments that the brilliance of your spirit shines through, illuminating the path ahead. So go forth, dear seeker of dreams, and embrace the uncertainty with open arms. Let the shadows not hold any sway over you, for you possess the strength to conquer them. As you navigate the labyrinth of challenges, may the echo of your inner voice guide your steps, and may the memory of your victories fuel your spirit. And when the naysayers raise their voices in derision, turn a deaf ear to their words, for they cannot diminish the radiant light that emanates from your soul. Trust in your journey, believe in your purpose, and never, ever give up on your dreams. For it is in the crucible of adversity that champions are forged. And you, my friend, are destined to be a champion beyond compare. In the theater of life, there are many distractions. Some applaud you loudly, some criticize harshly, and some remain silent, seemingly unmoved. But amidst this cacophony, you must persist in your journey. And so you continue, day after day, even when the world offers no applause. You rise quietly, in your room, in your office, in the park, wherever your journey takes you. And with each day you grow stronger, not because anyone else acknowledges it, but because your own commitment nurtures you. It is a quiet victory unseen by most, yet profoundly felt by the one who persists. At times you may feel invisible, as though the world is moving on without you. Friends will have conversations you are not part of. Opportunities may seem to bypass you. People will share their opinions, their judgments, their doubts, and it may feel like they are piling up against you. But every time you resist the urge to give up, you are training yourself to see beyond their vision, to act according to your own, and to trust in the process that is unfolding uniquely for you. Consider the lessons from those who faced similar solitude. Colonel Sanders faced countless rejections for his fried chicken recipe. Walt Disney's first animation studio failed and left him bankrupt. Oprah Winfrey's early career was filled with setbacks and dismissals. These stories share a common thread. They all refuse to allow external doubt to dictate their actions. They understood that belief in oneself is the most reliable source of motivation, far more than any applause or approval. Even in your own life, recall moments where you succeeded against the odds, when no one else believed in you. Maybe it was a small personal victory, learning a new skill, finishing a project alone, completing a challenging task at work. These are the foundations of resilience. They demonstrate that your belief can create results even in silence. Every success, no matter how small, compounds over time. The human mind craves recognition, yet when denied, it often feels weak or discouraged. This is the critical juncture where growth happens. When the mind is forced to rely on its own inner strength, it develops resilience, determination, and focus. This is the hidden power. When no one else believes, you are compelled to become your own motivator. You learn to trust yourself. You learn to depend on your own judgment and capabilities. And in doing so, you cultivate a confidence that cannot be shaken by others' opinions. Think of the times you hesitated because someone told you it was impossible. What would have happened if, instead, you had taken one small step toward your goal? Even a tiny action, consistently repeated, can create a momentum that transforms your life over months and years. Now, let's explore the practical application of this principle. Begin with micro-commitments. Choose one action that aligns with your goal each day. It may be as simple as writing a paragraph, exercising for 10 minutes, studying a concept, or connecting with one person. Do it daily. Track it. Reflect on it. Celebrate the small victories. Over time, these micro-actions compound into extraordinary results. Remember, consistency matters more than intensity. A single consistent action repeated daily is far more powerful than sporadic bursts of effort. The mind adapts, neural pathways strengthen, and perseverance becomes natural. Motivation alone is insufficient. It fluctuates. But disciplined action, even in the absence of motivation, creates unstoppable progress. Let's revisit a story for inspiration. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. His contemporaries may have laughed, but he saw each failure as feedback. He understood that persistence, not approval, was the key. Imagine if he had waited for recognition or validation. The world would have been darker, literally and figuratively. And yet he chose to trust his own process, to rise every day despite disbelief. What small failure today could become the foundation for tomorrow's breakthrough if you persist quietly? Your journey will inevitably include moments of doubt and loneliness. But these are not signs of weakness. They are tests of character. Every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen resolve. Every objection, every skeptical glance, every dismissive comment is an invitation to prove to yourself that your belief does not depend on others. The world may not notice your effort now, but it is laying the groundwork for your inevitable success. And as you continue, keep remembering the ripple effect of persistence. Your commitment, no matter how silent, influences the world in ways you may never see. You become an example, a quiet inspiration, a testament to what is possible when someone refuses to give up. The impact is subtle at first, but over time it becomes undeniable. You affect people, opportunities, and outcomes simply by staying true to your path. Every failure, every rejection, every moment of disbelief is a teacher. Learn from them, embrace them. Let them refine your focus, sharpen your resolve, and increase your patience. Success is rarely immediate. It is the product of repeated effort over months and years, of courage maintained in the face of doubt, of belief held quietly but firmly when no one else sees. And as you rise silently, your confidence becomes unshakable. It is a deep-rooted strength not dependent on the applause of others, but nourished by your own persistence, discipline, and vision. As the days pass, you will notice something remarkable. The world's disbelief begins to fade in significance. It doesn't matter if your neighbors, friends, or family cannot see your vision. It doesn't matter if the crowd remains silent. What matters is the quiet, relentless belief that drives you forward. Each morning you rise, each decision you make to continue, each small action you take. They all accumulate into a force that cannot be denied. Imagine waking up one day, years from now, and realizing that you have achieved what everyone else thought impossible. Those who doubted you will have long forgotten their skepticism, but you will carry the triumph and the lessons. You will remember every lonely night, every whispered doubt, every moment of fear, and you will smile because you did not surrender. The challenge, of course, is sustaining motivation in the silence. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind. Some days, you will feel unstoppable. Other days, your energy will wane and despair will whisper. On those days, discipline becomes your anchor. Discipline is showing up, not when it's convenient, but when it's necessary. Discipline is doing the work, even when your heart protests. And it is in these moments when you resist quitting that your character is forged. Let's consider the psychology behind this. Humans crave recognition. It is natural to seek approval and validation. But when that validation is absent, it forces you to rely on something deeper. Your inner belief, your self-worth, your vision. This is a secret most never understand. True motivation is cultivated internally. The louder the world doubts, the stronger your inner drive can become, if you allow it. Stories of those who have walked this path abound. Think of Colonel Sanders, founder of KFC. He faced rejection over 1,000 times before his fried chicken recipe was accepted. At age 65, when most people consider retirement, he began a global empire. The disbelief of others did not deter him. He relied solely on his persistence and belief in his idea. And today, his name is remembered worldwide. Or consider Vera Wang, who was told she would never succeed in fashion. At age 40, after many setbacks in her career, she began designing wedding dresses. The world doubted her, but she continued, slowly, steadily, and now her name is synonymous with luxury bridal fashion. These examples are not exceptions. They are proof of a pattern. Belief, consistency, and resilience create results that doubt cannot touch. And now, reflect on your own journey. What is the dream you hold quietly inside, even when no one else notices? Perhaps it's a career change, a creative project, a personal transformation, or a long-suppressed ambition. Whatever it is, imagine giving it the attention it deserves, day after day, step by step. Imagine committing to it so deeply that doubt cannot penetrate your resolve. Here's a small exercise. Each morning, write down your one goal for the day. Commit to completing it, no matter how small it seems. Track your progress. Celebrate the micro wins. Each of these small victories builds a reservoir of momentum that grows silently, almost imperceptibly, until one day you look back and see a mountain of achievements. Remember, each setback is temporary. Each rejection is an opportunity disguised as failure. Each time someone says you can't, take it as a reminder that you are on a unique path, a path few dare to tread. And here's the secret. Those who persist quietly, without need for validation, ultimately leave the loudest legacy. Your mind will occasionally rebel, fear will creep in, thoughts of quitting may surface. But every time you resist, every time you continue despite discomfort, you reinforce neural pathways of perseverance. Your brain learns resilience through practice, through repetition, through intentional action. And over time, this becomes automatic. Your mind itself begins to refuse the idea of giving up. Think about the ripple effect of your persistence. By committing to your goals daily, by moving forward even when no one believes, you not only change your own life, but also influence those around you. Your actions inspire silently. People may not say anything, but they observe, they notice, they are affected. Your growth becomes a beacon, even if you cannot see it immediately. And now, take another moment to imagine your future self. Picture yourself 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. What do they see? What have they accomplished? The world's doubt will be irrelevant. The opinions that once held weight will have faded. All that matters is the consistency, the daily effort, the refusal to surrender, and the belief that propelled you forward. Every failure along the way is a teacher. Every lonely moment is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every setback is a stepping stone. And the accumulation of these small, silent efforts will build a life that no doubt can diminish. The longer you persist, the more unshakable your confidence becomes, not because of external approval, but because of the unwavering faith you hold in yourself. And now, after all the quiet struggle, all the unseen effort, all the moments of doubt and loneliness, you stand stronger than before. You have persisted when no one believed, acted when the world was silent, and continued when it would have been easier to give up. This is not just victory, it is transformation. The world's disbelief no longer defines you. You have learned that your potential is limitless. Not because anyone acknowledged it, but because you committed to it, nurtured it, and refused to surrender. Think about the power you now hold. Every failure, every rejection, every skeptical glance was a teacher. Every day you chose to move forward, even quietly, you reinforced resilience. Every small action, every consistent effort, every micro step toward your goal accumulated into something extraordinary. You have learned that consistency, self-belief, and discipline are more powerful than validation, applause, or recognition. Remember, the world will always have doubters, skeptics, and critics. But the one voice that truly matters is your own. Nurture it, trust it, act upon it. Now, imagine the life you've created because you persisted. Opportunities appear where none existed before. Your confidence has grown silently but powerfully. Your knowledge and skill, accumulated daily, now manifest in tangible achievements. Those who doubted you may look on in surprise, but their opinions are irrelevant. What matters is your fulfillment, your growth, your journey, and the strength you discovered within yourself. As you continue forward, never forget this. Motivation will fluctuate, but your actions do not have to. Discipline becomes your anchor. Consistency becomes your silent ally. Each day, choose one meaningful action aligned with your purpose. Do it relentlessly. Let it compound. Let it shape your life. Every setback along the way was temporary. Every challenge was an opportunity to grow. Every moment when you felt alone was a moment to strengthen your resolve. And through it all, you discovered an undeniable truth. The power to create the life you desire has always been within you. It was never about convincing anyone else. It was always about believing in yourself and acting, no matter the circumstances. Today, make the choice to rise, regardless of who doubts you. Begin your next step, however small, and trust that momentum will carry you further than you ever imagined. And now, as this journey concludes, remember, the story does not end here. Your path continues, and each day is another opportunity to act, to grow, and to achieve. Do not wait for recognition, validation, or approval. Take the step now. Commit to your dreams. Honor your journey. If this message resonated with you, take one action today. One small step toward your goal. Write it down, act upon it, and let this be the start of your silent, unstoppable momentum. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, the world's doubt is powerless against the belief and action within you. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Keep going, keep believing, keep rising. Now, I want to hear from you. What does it mean to you to keep going when no one believes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And for more inspiration to keep you going, check out these videos here. Thank you for watching.